I still remember the sound, not thunder. Not glass breaking. Not even the slam of a door. It was her voice, my own mother's voice, slicing through me like a blade. Get out. You don't belong here. She didn't scream it. She didn't cry. She just said it like I was nothing, like I was some stray animal scratching at her porch, and then, click, the door shut. I stood there in the night air, staring at the house I thought was mine as much as hers. The porch light glared down on boxes, my clothes, my books, my memories, dumped like trash. Even the photo of me at graduation, the one she once bragged about to her friends, was gone. But here's the part no one knew, that house she was so eager to hand over to my sister? The one she thought I was just squatting in, I was the one who'd been paying for it. Every bill. Every repair. Every mortgage payment. Quietly. Invisibly, and she had the audacity to call me a moocher. When I was little, she used to call me her anchor. Said I kept the family steady. Meanwhile, my sister, oh, she was the crown jewel. Beautiful. Charming. The one who married well. Except her husband wore designer suits he couldn't even afford to dry clean. Me. I was the background son. The quiet one. The reliables one. The kind of reliable that meant, work nights, save money, keep the house from collapsing while no one even notices. I thought loyalty would earn me love. It didn't. It bought me servitude years ago. When foreclosure papers came, I was the one who stepped in. I signed the loan. I saved the roof over my mother's head. And I never told her. I thought if I stayed quiet, if I gave enough, maybe, just maybe, she'd finally see me. But silence is a funny thing. People mistake it for weakness, and weak is exactly what she thought I was. The betrayal didn't come like a hammer. It came like a slow drip first, her asking me to give my sister space for a while. Then, my belongings bagged like garbage, and finally, my sister's smirk as she dragged her suitcases into my room. You'll be fine, she said. You always land on your feet. And for the first time in my life, I almost laughed at her. Because she had no idea how right she was that night. I didn't yell. I didn't beg. I didn't even knock again. I pulled out my phone. Scrolled to a number and I said 3 words, it's time. Do it. See, while they thought they were playing me, I had been quietly building my own game. A call to my lawyer. A call to my realtor, and suddenly, everything that was theirs shifted because the truth was simple, the house was never theirs. It was mine. In my name. With my money. Protected by my silence, until now. The next morning, I walk back in, not as a son, not as a brother, but as the owner. I didn't knock. I unlocked the door. The scene was almost poetic. My mother sipping her coffee like a queen in a crumbling castle. My sister curled on the couch beside her useless husband, laughing at a scream. Why are you here? My mother snapped, like I was trespassing in her palace. I placed an envelope on the table. She frowned, opened it, and the color drained from her face. Deed transfer. Notice of sale. Eviction date circled in red ink. This is a joke, she whispered. No, I said, calm as stone. This is me getting out, just like you told me to. My sister bolted upright. You can't do this. Where will we go? I let the silence stretch, my eyes on hers, then her husband's, who couldn't even look at me. Finally, I answered, not my problem. Moochers don't get to make demands. What came next was breathtaking. My mother's mask cracked first, pleading, bargaining, then snapping into rage before collapsing into tears. My sister screamed, pointing fingers at her husband, at me, at the whole world but herself and me. I just stood there, arms folded, watching their empire of entitlement crumble. For once, I wasn't the anchor holding them steady. I was the earthquake beneath their feet. By the end of the week, their bags were on the curb, just like mine had been. Neighbors whispered, gossip spread, the golden daughter exposed, the perfect mother discarded. I moved into a new place. Quiet. Clean. Mine alone. People ask if I feel guilty. If I miss them. If I regret tearing down my own family. But tell me, what family throws you out, calls you a parasite, after you've carried them for years? What mother looks her child in the eyes and calls him worthless, not knowing he's the only reason she has a roof at all? No. I don't feel guilt. I feel clarity, they built their comfort on my silence. I reclaimed it with truth. Sometimes, late at night, I think back to that moment, the slam of the door, her voice like ice, get out. You don't belong here. And now? I smile, because in the end, she was right. I didn't belong there, and I left her with nothing but the echo of her own words.